Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Diamond Cutters on a Wednesday night. Mayday is here. Oh, Scott, I hope set up a game for us.
Yes, I did.
Scobb's here, Jack is here, and it is another wonderful Wednesday evening on the Diamond Cutters. Kind of a special edition tonight as we got a couple of courses, some designers specifically looking for some extra feedback on their courses, so I'll be more than willing to chime in. So will Scobb and Jack. Just if you're watching the video on demand or live, just don't listen to whatever Scobb says.
Or me, for that matter. I have won 0 contests, just put it out there.
Yeah, but you make up for it in skins. Hey! Matt's in the house. Who that, Matt? Good evening.
Hey, who that?
So, how you guys on this fine Wednesday night?
It's cold, rainy, crappy weather.
Yeah. We had that like the last 3 days.
Kind of rainy here, too.
Yeah.
But I'm good.
Yeah, we just got over that. We had snow this weekend.
What?
It was fun. And my furnace went out, which was even more fun.
What's your username? I'll plug it. Sire's Wife, Twitch channel, newly started today. Go subscribe. I don't know what'll be on it, but it's my wife's channel.
I'd have no clue what to respond there. But
You thought
yeah.
you what? Oh, I should talk about live streaming my bowling maybe starting tomorrow night. Yeah. So there's that.
Just don't live stream anything else that involves balls. Anyway, Scott, where are we playing tonight?
Well, first course we're going to play is Bellawood Plantation, and that's by, I know him as ATL Dust, that's on the forum, so.
Yep.
And then we're going to play, you told me what the other name of the course was, and I forgot already, but that's by another buddy of mine, Beat Carroll, on PlayStation, but he goes by a different name on.
Yeah, he goes by Knothead85 on the forums. Hey, Eric is subscribed for 6 months. How's it going?
What's up, boss?
And but yeah, B. Carroll, he's played with us a few times. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are these both PS4 designers?
I think he is.
I know Brandon is. I almost want to say Dusty is too, but. Yeah.
Is that Alt Dust on Twitch?
Yeah, ATL Dust. Yep.
I don't know if he's on what platform he's on.
Yeah, real interested to give these a go. Like I said, I'll probably give a little more course feedback than I usually do tonight, but it's because the designers have kind of asked for it. I know Brandon personally, he PM'd me a few weeks ago, wanted me to take a look at Semplica, and it had been on my list of stuff to do, so I figured we'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone tonight. And then this first course, Bellawood, it comes under the recommendation of G-Dog, so definitely excited to give this one a play and give some feedback. And want to welcome those who were just watching some Matt Fritch's Rookie Design Contest playthroughs. Welcome to the Diamond Cutters. We are playing Bellawood Plantation by ATL Dust. And I don't want to forget to give a plug to our Rookie Contest members. 17 of them were able to get in under the wire.
Nice.
And you'll be able to check out the full list here once I post it up in the chat. Give me a sec. Good thing Scobb's teed off.
Yep, I went fast, and I'm going right into the tree.
I would not put it past us to possibly play a few of those here and there. Just saying.
And opening Griff off the tee. Nice shot, Scobb.
Thank you, as always.
Fairway's overrated.
Yeah. Anyone who's watched this show more than twice knows that.
Yeah, found a Bellawood.
Yeah. Hey, guys, you noticed that in chat? You noticed that? Scobb can read. It's a miracle. He can actually just read the chat, but Shanks a lot. Good evening. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, not a bad opening hole. Fairway's narrowed a little bit because of Scobb's tree over here, but
Damn it, Scob.
yeah,
Let's get that out of the way.
yeah. I think one thing I may have done aesthetically is I would have removed this tree for sure, and maybe these two. And the reason why, look at these shadows, how they cast. You're casting right over your bunker, so you kind of lose sight of your bunker a little bit, and I think that's a nice framing point of the hole. So that's probably something I would have tweaked. Quick aside, Scob, what did we have the wind set at? Just default, or okay, yep. Just default. Okay. Because I don't know, for some reason, doesn't it seem like winds have been stronger the last couple of weeks? Like the mediums are more medium high and the lows are like medium low.
Well, it is HB, you know, so
yeah,
obviously.
Hard to say.
Oh, especially like on tour rounds, it just seems like everything's been on the high end of the threshold.
Our tour round's been brutal, so. Shot.
Wow, look at Scob able to recover from that mess.
Good old chicken sticks. That always works.
Good ball.
Also helps that, yeah, the winds there are changing.
I don't know if this is a waypoint issue or whatever, but it gave me a 172 club.
That is bizarre. And
That's what I thought.
Honestly, I don't know the rhyme or reason to that.
HB.
Well, fair enough. You're right.
Here's your cake.
Blame Pablo.
Or Scott.
Yeah. That's not going to get there.
No. Wow. Interesting.
It's Matty.
Matt, good evening.
Yeah.
What's up, Matt? Yeah, for whatever reason. The back of the green?
Yeah, that's where it's
That's got to be where the waypoint is, and he probably moved the pin.
But still, it should put you on the pin in theory.
Yeah, you would think.
It's HB.
It's weird.
I've long given up on their logic.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm not exactly sure why that would be the case. I'm going to be right over by Jack. Get on the green.
I wonder if they have I wonder if they took the waypoint all the way there, the middle waypoint, and then brought it back to put the pin down, and then just drew everything in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that would cause that, but it's the only thing I could think of.
I'll have to watch the flyovers more carefully, because if the flyover is going straight tee to pin, then you might have a theory there.
Right. Easy.
Settle.
Sorry, don't worry. I'm not going to make my putt anyway, so.
We know.
Oh, I wasn't worried about that.
Yeah, just get it as close to the hole as you possibly can.
I was just worried about making my putt.
Greens are humming along at 180.
Well, it stopped awful quick to be 180s.
Just give it a little tapperoo. I like the seascape off the dock there and the sailboat. I like that. Little eye candy. I like it.
Break.
S-
Sit.
That's okay. We didn't want to win the first skin anyway.
I was hoping Scott would make this, because that's kind of how it usually goes. He wins the first one. Boom.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Wow!
Oh, I thought he had it.
Sit down ball.
I'll have to rewatch it on the stream because that must have just went off the edge of the hole. Oh yeah.
It did. Speaking of ending up surprisingly short, Scob for par. Hanging out and playing some skins here. Okay, so I get why there wasn't any depth to that bunker front right. That's more kind of a natural waste area. I can feel. Alrighty, catch Eric.
No, it didn't go straight to it that time. So.
See you later.
Yeah, so I don't think that's the issue.
Weird.
Yeah, he's gonna get on with Cindy. We know what's going on.
Oh.
So how's those bite marks there, Matt?
Tree.
Again.
But he's in the fairway.
Interesting.
Yes. The only difference is one did bite you and the other can bite you.
Tree.
See, Jack's gonna bend it around though. This is a smart little play there.
Yeah, probably should have hit more club though to do that. I don't know though, if I'd have went too high with that wind, it might have carried too far. I don't know. It's safe. I'll just go with that.
See, now this is an interesting hole strategically because I mean you've got choices. You can go here, but then you better make sure you have your distance right, or you could be stymied.
Right, that's
A safe play is probably to take about a 7-8 iron, about right to there, or you can try to do what Jack and Scott did and just blast it, or you can do what I'm about to do.
playing the duck hook, looks like. Or are you trying to break it?
Playing the big old bend it like
keep
second.
going. Keep going.
Enough. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
Okay, anytime, please. Thank you.
Got a little overcast here. I mean, the green might be a touch big for a hole of this length, but again, because there's so many different angles you could play in from, it kind of makes sense. Simmer. I was, as a matter of fact, Matt.
You didn't have a fast on that one.
Actually, kind of interesting how he's put the hump in here. Basically, kind of bifurcates the green. Well, depending on whose perspective if you take it from, you take it from the national perspective, it was a terrible game and the Lions got screwed. Get in.
Boom.
Oh!
Oh, ouch.
Good shot.
But no, I did definitely enjoy myself. Though I nearly lost my phone trying to get Crosby's Lambeau leap at the end, which I still failed miserably at capturing on camera. College.
Well, at least you didn't get it there.
Nice putt, Vicky.
Still didn't get there. Still got a long putt.
Well, that's just watching a bit of Mythbusters there, Rich. We don't need no education. But no, it was certainly a fun finish, and I do have a photo of the last hands to the face call, and it was definitely a nickel dimer. Probably not one I would have thrown the flag on, but but it is what it is. You know, unfortunately, I mean, as Matt knows, no pass interference. As I know, fail Mary. The refs are prone to F it up pretty bad at times. But,
why did you do that?
So I wouldn't get shut out.
But you know that doom shoot.
But I'm not shut out.
Fair enough.
Hey, I've been taking that. I've been cutting it a little too close the last few shows. I figure I better get my skin right away.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, and on the other side of the coin, I have yet to see an angle of Detroit's touchdown in the first quarter where the ball actually crossed the plane. So, and I'm not saying that's one of those that would have been overturned on review. But the fact that it didn't go to New York to give a full look, I don't know. I agree with the optics of that.
I understand why they implemented instant replay, but if you look at, like, say, the pass interference calls, nothing has been overturned. Get rid of it.
Yeah, I think, what is the stat? Coaches are, what, 1 of 24 challenging OPI and DPI?
Just get rid of it.
Yeah. No, that was a...
All it does is slow the game down.
Yeah.
But what they should do to stop it is instead of losing a timeout for a challenge, just like the NHL, if you challenge a play and it's not overturned, then you face like a 10-yard penalty or something, you know, like for delaying the game. Or
yeah. No, I won't agree. I mean, I won't argue that the officiating wasn't great, but it wasn't great both ways, and that's one thing I'll say. And the other thing I'll say is, you know, the officials didn't make the Lions line up with 12 men on a field goal attempt.
That's true.
Which turned 3 into 7.
But I will say I've watched a lot of games, and they are missing a ton of face mask calls.
Oh yeah.
I saw 3 just this last weekend they didn't call.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. Well, you almost got to think, though, I mean, how much of this, though, you know, big picture. By the way, I do like the way this second shot is framed here. This is nice. How much of this problem is just almost the micromanagement of the rule book? How every rule is broken down to the nth degree, and you almost have to have a law degree to read an NFL rule book anymore. Determine what the definition of is.
That one gave me 183. What is going on?
Yeah, wow. Actually, now that you think about it, I think I had more club than I needed too.
Totally
yeah.
odd.
Oh, no doubt. Now, to be fair, the Aaron Jones drop touchdown pass, the Packers did end up scoring on that drive a touchdown eventually. That was the same drive where the Lions had 12 men on the field goal attempt, and that was the Jamal Williams end around for his score.
Yeah, same thing with me here. It gave me like 170 for a shot 160 in.
Yeah. And then think of this, too. I mean, the Lions, they kicked 5 field goals. 5! One of those turns into a touchdown. That's the ball game right there, too.
You're not going to beat the Packers kicking field goals.
No.
You won't beat many NFL teams kicking field goals unless you're playing Miami or Cincinnati or somebody.
Right.
You kidding? The University of Miami could beat the Miami Dolphins right now.
Of Ohio.
The Miami Redskins,
right.
Yep.
That is a great call, Jack.
Thanks. I come up to the gym every now and then.
Yeah, boy, I don't know what's going on with Dallas. I mean, ever since the Saints beat them on the road, they're in the Superdome. The Cowpokes have just fallen off the cliff.
Certainly didn't expect the Jets to beat them.
Yeah. Has anybody heard from Katana lately, by the way? We might want to check out how he's doing.
He was talking about it in Eric's stream yesterday? I think it was Eric's.
Well, now he's got to switch his green and gold to green and white. But I wonder if Eric would take him double or nothing on the Cowboys and Eagles this weekend. Well, yeah, I'll give you that there, Matt. Hey.
Jesus. Terrible.
Yeah, Dallas's 3 wins to start the season were what? The Giants, the Redskins, and the Dolphins.
I mean, hell, one of our 2 wins was against the Jets. I mean, come on.
With a third-string quarterback.
Yeah. We don't downplay the Jets too much. They beat Dallas.
Well, they got Sam Darnold back. Luckily, he didn't kiss anybody at halftime.
Oh.
Catch another bout of mono. How about it? Nice putt.
Nice.
Oh, and the shitty putting begins.
Holy.
That broke more than I anticipated.
Yeah, I didn't see that much either.
Thank you, Scob.
And Scob's on the board.
Oh, wait. I thought you...
No,
I thought you parred that, Jack.
No, he chipped out of the bunker, came up short.
Yeah, came up short on the out of the sand shot.
Huh.
That's why I was saying terrible, because it wasn't a good shot. The chip off the fringe wasn't that great either.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's going long, because I'm fast.
Holy. In the house.
There is one out there, too. We just missed it.
Nah, I'm trying to figure out what that is. That ain't a house. That might be a cemetery over there.
Oh. No, it's remnants of the house. It's got stairs and...
Sherman's Monument?
And then there actually is a graveyard behind that. That's pretty well done.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Well, I will take a closer look here in just a second.
Go in. No, it's not even going to get there. Wow.
Okay, let's see what we got back here. Yeah, there is a little graveyard back here.
Yep.
Because I was almost going to consider, well, why don't we put a green over here? But no, we would not want to disturb the dead. So let's just play on.
Right.
And appropriately, that is out of bounds. So let's not disturb the digitally dearly departed.
So we can't play off of somebody's headstone or anything.
Yeah, probably not. Not a good idea.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, not if you want to be haunted for the rest of your life.
You're assuming I'm not already.
Well, you are married, so I guess.
Oh,
that's right.
Well, here could be a reason for all those headstones. Hi, Wally. Don't slice your tee shot. This is a ATL dust course, Matt. I don't know how I feel about that bunker behind the green.
Yeah, play it where it dies.
Well done. Uh-oh. I might get the gator.
No.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Get in his mouth! Get in the mouth!
Oh.
Well, I'll be playing this one quickly. Well. Oh, there's one on the other side, too.
Hurry, quick!
Don't mind me. I'm just playing through. They have squirrels and goats that die, so why don't they have alligators that attack and eat you in this game?
Yeah, if you're going to put them in.
Like windmills. Why put windmills in the game if they don't, like, turn with the winds?
Alright, I'm getting out of there now. Thank you.
Shut up.
I don't know. I have not tried to kill an alligator. To be fair. Because I was still in the hole, I wasn't about to find out. I just didn't want the alligator to kill me. I ain't sticking my hand in there.
That's what he said.
That's what we got Scob here for. Hey, we made a putt.
Nice.
And the rest of the family is home. It's evidenced by that door slam. Okay.
And apparently they're not happy you're playing golf. As
Probably
evident by
not.
the door slam.
So is your basement nice and toasty now there, Jeremy, since you
It is.
had to have something, your furnace fixed?
Yes. The motherboard went out on the furnace.
Oh.
So that is what they had to replace. But I'm glad it happened now instead of the dead of winter.
I had that in the Florida house before we moved.
Yeah, because didn't you say you even tried to change the filter and that didn't work?
Yeah.
Also
I
had a
get why the
capacitor
trees
go
are there,
bad.
but it almost feels a touch penal. I think I might have just taken out this first row of trees so it's not fairway or else on this tee shot.
Did you just say something about touching a penis? What?
Penal! Penal.
Not Penile, penile.
Yeah. Jive Turkey pulled that same stunt. I don't know about that, Matt. Scott's the one who wants to get his hands on the foreskin.
Well, I'm skinless, so at the moment I wouldn't mind that myself. Wait.
TMI, TMI, TMI.
Phrasing?
Uh-oh. Go right.
That'll be fine.
Yeah,
That'll be fine. For someone who thinks fairways are overrated.
Could be a special.
I don't even know if Scott's special gets there.
I don't know either with that wind, but
Nah, it's not getting there with the wind.
So anything less than that definitely isn't getting there, so.
No, it isn't penile around here, it's denile up around here.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to want to take a look up by this green because I think there's some interesting stuff going on.
No.
Well, that's a bottle template there, Adam. Sounded like a chicken stick, maybe?
Oh no, it's
You tell him, Bavakian.
5 of them? I need 3 girls.
I like the positioning of the bunker here, and the reason why, and it ties in with this knob right here, which I think you could have almost carried a little deeper into the green, but because of that knob, the best angle now comes in from the left. So you've got to play up short of it, about right here. Or you got to try to carry over it in between these two bunkers here. Think of it between the corner and the safety, kind of in the turkey hole, if you're throwing the corner out.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, penises and knobs. What the hell is going on?
Or you could always just try to thread the needle and go for it. So, strategically, and I think that's something a lot of guys miss on par 5s, especially if it's not a slam dunk that they're going to be reachable. Make me think on that layup shot. Don't just make me pick a club and just dial in a distance and make it automatic. Make me think of where I'm hitting that second shot to set up something good for my third. Oh, come on. You've had to hear John Gruden talk about the turkey hole. And that isn't the cryogenic pit where Antonio Brown froze off his foot either. Oh, get in. Shot.
Thank you.
Good shot.
Thank you.
Have you ever tried to pluck a pheasant? Those are slippery little sons of guns. Especially when they're moving. Be good.
These.
I know I'm not as good as you, Jack. I'm sorry. I tried. I can't live up to such a high standard.
One of us doesn't have any skins.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
How close to a hole are you?
A few feet. How about yourself?
I got about a 5-6 footer.
Yeah.
Scott.
I'm off the green as always.
Green's overrated, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Pardon my French.
Okay. So Pavakian with a tongue twister. I'm not a pheasant plucker. I'm a pheasant plucker's son. I'm only plucking pheasants until the pheasant plucking's done. That actually wasn't as hard as I thought it would be.
Say it faster.
It faster.
Yeah, say it faster. Like, yeah, like,
All right.
But
I'm not a pleasant... Oh boy. I know where that one's going. a pleasant flucker.
that's what you hope it comes out as.
Oh boy.
ooh, long par 5.
Yeah.
Or 4, sorry. Par 4.
Not a pleasant... Yeah, bleh. Okay, I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead.
English is already hard.
It's easier when the bookstore is left open.
Oh, is Slovakian talking about there once was a man from Nantucket?
Oh, unique New
Easy.
York.
Easy, Dave. Easy.
So, okay, on this hole, it's not unplayable by any means, but the fairway's probably a little pinchy here, especially considering it's a 500-yard par 4. Playing closer to 490 to be fair with this front pin, but
I'm also back into the wind.
it is a little bit. But I think I might consider maybe of moving this left bunker here a touch, like up into this area here, and placing a bunker up on this hillside right. And then what would it give you? Maybe some would call it the old Andre template, kind of an S template where you're kind of weaving around. But then this becomes the aggressive line. And if you pull it off right here, you're rewarded with a little better view into the green and more of a direct line. So that's just a little tweak that takes the hole from the penile... Oh, God, there it went. God damn it, you guys. The penal school of thought to a strategic.
Oh my God.
I blame it on Scob subscribing mid-sentence. God damn it, Scob.
That was great.
Good Lord. You know it, Matt. Long and straight. Long and straight.
Oh, fairway's overrated. I forgot.
Yeah. Nobody clipped that, by the way. That's the anti-Grayson right there.
I will say I do like the second shot, because with this wind, you have to play it towards the water.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to. There's other things you can do, but...
Well, you pulled it off, that's for sure.
Where is the wind? Didn't
Non-existent.
kill it at all.
You should know by now, the wind is a figment of your imagination in this game.
Well, I had a couple earlier that came up short, which says the opposite.
TGC wind logic rule number 1. The wind will do the exact opposite of what you expect it to do.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Billy?
Easy. Easy.
Billy?
He's alright.
No, more by those gators.
Oh, it wouldn't be that big of a loss.
Yeah, it's not Billy, it's Billy's bodyguard. You gotta watch out for.
Yeah, forget Billy, that's more like Batty.
Yeah, that looks good.
That should be alright.
Easy.
That'll work.
Shot.
Thank you. Not a bad shot there, Scob.
Thank you.
Decent, decent.
I guess maybe slightly nitpicky here, and I don't think the green itself is bad. But I think I may have almost raised this green up a couple of feet. Just because you have those knobs on, well, right now what's off to Jack's right. And it always looks a little weird when you've got slopes running away from the water, because think of it, water naturally wants to go from high to low. I've seen that a couple of times in the rookie contest too, where there's some slopes running away from the water, and it just looks a little off to my eye. It's like it almost looks like the way that's that could run off into the water there. I suppose that's all right. Sorry, boys, just denied the foreskin.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know, you could blow your own foreskin over there, Scub.
Oi. Yikes. I do have a feeling if he could do that, he wouldn't be on here right now.
Good call.
Oh, no, I wouldn't be.
Fleck of yellow, that's a borderline pin. But we covered this last week on Lakewood. It's one of those things that in the designers, sometimes those don't pop up just because of the way the green grids get drawn. Sometimes you don't see those. That's where a lot of playtesting really helps you out. I don't know, I think I might have some bushes or some mounding back in here. Because I just don't feel there's a ton of definition to this target. I mean, I kind of have a general idea where I'm going, but the target doesn't really pop, if that makes any sense. I mean, it's not a bad look, but I mean, just a couple of things to enhance the target and make it a little more visible, I think, would enhance this hole.
Get it in.
Be good.
Shot.
Nice shot.
Yeah, but wait until... I actually kind of like the way the green sits in there. Um, I think another thing you could have done, he could have done, was maybe made that bunker a little bigger, kind of bring the sand a little closer to the tee, front right, to try to build a little of that contrast to the brownish white sand against the yellowish green grass. Add a little contrast that way. just because it's so flat behind there, I don't have a ton of depth perception.
Keep going.
Have fun with that putt, Scob.
Since I'm like the king of guessing, you're gonna take any guesses, Jeremy? How close I come to this?
I'll give you 7 feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jinx.
All right.
Hey, Terry's in the house.
Or not even close. Holy smokes!
We should have guessed off the green.
I think he did that on purpose just so we'd be wrong.
USGA.
Grayson. Us with his presence.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Terry was a little ornery today. I don't know if Gretchen wasn't putting out or what was going on.
Yes.
Yeah, Terry, I hate to inform you, Scott can actually now read the chat.
Not even close. Wow.
He doesn't care. He don't care. He's like, I don't give a shit.
Well, I can't blame him. I wouldn't care either. But yeah, now again, like we're talking about, just I have a slightly different angle from what Jack had. Jack had a ton of yellow. Me, nothing. So again, that just kind of goes to show you why you've got to really play test these things and come in from different angles to really be sure, especially if your pin might be borderline. There, 3 skins plus 1 skin is a 4 skin, so take that.
There you go. Long way around. I'm hitting the ball okay. I just can't get close to the pins.
Ooh, what do we got here? Big round the corner. And no way to go Dan on this hole. Alright.
Might be able to put it on that tee box that you just went by.
Yeah, and then after that I'll go ahead and turn water into wine.
We'll let you do that, Scott.
Yeah, you knock yourself out with that shot, Scott. Get that all over yourself. That's fine.
Yeah, you're alright. I'm sure it was going to turn left there.
Well, I played a fade to kind of fight the wind, so.
So what are you looking at over here?
I don't know. All I know is from this camera angle, at least it's pointed in the opposite direction, so. No, it's not.
Well, everybody's winning skins not being on the fairway, so I thought I'd give it a shot.
Go ahead, Scott. Put it on the tee. You got this.
Who's going for the furthest tee? He might
no,
get it.
not going to get there. It's going to be short.
Get up. Oh.
And now you're blocked behind a tree. Good work, Scob.
I go to that tree. You're so negative.
Negative nanny over here. Go that way there.
Oh, Wind didn't catch that as much as I thought it would.
It's like a broken record, isn't it?
Hey, it's a plane. They've sent out a search party for Scob.
No, they actually sent out a search party to see if they could find Jack some skins.
All right.
That's coming from Mr. One Skin Wonder.
Ooh, he might get like, oh, this, look at this, roll right down to the hole or something.
Okay, Scob, have fun.
And I just defended you on being behind a tree. What an ass.
You just now realizing this?
I was busy lining my shot up. That's what you get. Karma.
Yeah.
Hey now, who brought Vic into this?
Yeah. Everybody says karma's a bitch, not Vic.
Watch this trundle down nicely. Get behind my ball. Get behind my ball.
Way.
Get behind my ball. Thank you. Nice shot, Scob.
I told you
Great shot.
For God's sake.
I can't hit the I can't hit the tee box, but I can at least put the ball right where Jerry wants me to. Put it right behind my ball. There you go. There you go. Perfect.
Wait, what, huh? Be careful where you're sticking your balls, thank you very much.
Never broke. Wow. Wow.
Oh, that's tough because that pin's like right in a little switchback there.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm shocked. Scott powered it 8 foot past the hole. That never happens.
Yeah.
Never.
Oh!
There's that damn karma again. I tell you what.
That hole wasn't worth enough.
No.
Can you just win at one that was one skin? Yes.
Yeah.
Can't be any less than that except 0.
You would know.
That's right. Talking to an expert right here.
We got to try to get a foreskin worked up here at some point in the night.
I just try to let you guys win so you don't stop playing skins. So I thought we'd switch it up tonight and play stroke play or...
Stableford play. Yeah, let's play Stableford.
Stableford, that's right. Something a little different.
I might have given the right side of this fairway just a touch more width. And the reason being, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to pinch this tee shot here. You know, the safe play, lay back here. You're probably not going to get there. But, especially because the way he's got this slope that's running away from the bunker, I mean, the further right you go, the more these trees are going to affect you for your second shot. So, if you give them a little more room to the right, so what? I mean, this is a crap angle in. You might be able to kind of hit a fade into this backboard and kind of trundle it down, but that's by no means a gimme. And then I fasted it.
Oi.
I fasted
Oi.
it with draw already on it.
Oi.
Scob, if you're the life of this party, then we should have been buried months ago. You're right, Terry. He usually doesn't say much. I hope you're saying that's a figurative statement there, Terry.
Oi.
Because I would not want to literally tickle the crap out of you.
Oh wow.
I've heard it when someone's tickled the crap out of you. It's dangerous. It's not right.
And smelly.
Are you ever going to get your PS4, Terry, so you can become the life of this party?
Hey.
I know Terry was like, I'm going to get a PS4 and join you guys.
Thank you, Wind.
Nice.
Fairway's overrated anyway.
So I hear.
No, I mean, so far this has been a pretty nice course. I mean,
I have no skins, so I disagree.
Oh, don't go over there.
no, it's been solid so far. I mean, I can see this on tour. You know, might be more like CC Pro or maybe Corn Ferry or Euro, but
Terry in chat talking about poor. He should go start his own show. Terry the Bounty Hunter.
Pushed it. Dang it.
it is. Okay, good to hear. Good to hear, Bavakian. Because I know there was some initial consternation in regard to its rating, but
Nice.
Whoa, thank you.
I don't know, it's been a solid course so far. Alright, so
Shot.
thank you.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, I didn't want Scott to think he might actually win a skin or something. I believe this was Matt. And there was some consternation over there. Oh, get in. Whoa!
Oi!
Double oi! You burnt the edge twice.
Put.
Thank you.
Put.
And there we go with a carryover.
Dos Equis.
All right, since we're through the front 9, how do we all do on our tour rounds this week if everybody played them all? I haven't played mine yet.
I have yet to play mine.
I'm 20 under through 3.
You guys playing? You're playing on. You're still on beginner there, Jack?
No, I'm on CCB.
Oh, okay.
Same one.
What did you think? What did you think of Bar Harbor?
I mean, it's
Bahaba.
okay. It seems to have a lot of undulation on the greens, I will say that.
Yeah. Bahaba.
Tim, how's it going?
Actually, I think I'm thinking of the one Mark played last night, not ours. But it's fine. I haven't been putting very good.
Yeah. No, yeah, the flu sucks. But, no, I've yet to play my tour rounds for the week. Haven't even played my Dam Society rounds yet for the week. That would have been Sunday, but then, we were dealing with the furnace stuff, so,
Better get that
it turned
in
into it.
Rose.
Well, I will get it in at some point this weekend, but, no, that, my Sunday damage time turned into clean the basement time. Yay!
I'm really, really, really happy with the way that par 3 course turned out, but it is a bitch. I will say that. Certainly can be anyway.
But yeah, no, we'll see if I get my rounds in. I made CCA out of Q school, but now we'll see. I'm looking at a pretty busy day of work tomorrow. My football game on Friday night is 2.5 hours away from here, so.
Whoa! That was an odd bounce. Wow.
See, that plus the final batch of rookie courses coming out. I'm not sure how much time I'll actually have to get tour rounds in this week.
Oh, slow. Come on.
We know your point.
You're not slow. You're not slow. You're special.
Yeah. Speaking of sporting events, how was shooting the cross country meet on Saturday?
I ended up skipping it.
Oh, good.
35 degrees and snow. I passed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, actually, I ended up having a good excuse.
Ooh, get down.
Wow. So that wind did nothing to knock it down.
Wow.
Well, Bavaki and I have played all but 3 of them.
So the wind was in your face there?
Well, the wind was at my back. No, it was at my back slightly, but I was playing a 12-mile-an-hour fade into that wind, so I was trying to fight it.
Oh, gotcha.
And it didn't fight.
I thought maybe the wind was trolling you and it waited till you hit and then it swung back around to push it.
Well, that would be an HB wind move, but...
Sure it would.
Oh, and then a very fast chip. Come on.
Yes, that was yesterday. Hardly ever have a fast on a chip. Not a very fast.
Oh!
Oh! for a hell of a shot.
Really gave that a rim job. Hey, Terry.
Oi.
Bifurcate this.
Alright. That's from all of us, Terry.
From our family to yours. Bird emoji.
Okay.
Wouldn't George W. call it bi-certification?
Probably. There's been some consternation about the bifurcation. You know, Donkalax could help fix that.
Where are you going?
I don't know, but you gotta make this to keep Scob from denying a foreskin. Boom.
You got at me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next toll for foreskin. Whoa! We got an island green, folks.
I am still playing like crap. I thought it was just a PC thing, but apparently it's both.
Yeah, it is PC. You're playing like crap.
Touche.
No, I leave all things, the piloting to the good Captain Daryl. Everybody knows Daryl A. Montgomery is our captain. Actually like what he's done here with the planting, and that's a nice look.
Yeah, I like that. I would have probably framed it in a little bit more, but especially on the left, but it looks good. Not that I've won any contests or anything, but
I don't know, I'm just trying to process Pimmings Wolf's latest post in the chat. A good background voice with some calming music and a Finnish sauna during a special treatment.
oh,
Brown chicken, brown cow.
self-love, relax, wax. Somebody was streaming the other day and they were playing some kind of video, and the kid that was dancing after he won at Fortnite, and he had a can that said relax wax on his desk. The streamer was like, put that in a drawer or something before you start streaming. Jesus.
Oh, come on. Kick left. Kick left.
Come down.
Oh, that'll be a
Really?
fun putt.
Wow.
I see what you mean about some of the white space on the backside of the lake, but I think just the island itself with the lone elm behind it, I like that look. Hey, let's keep our prickly tree leaf out of this here. What the heck?
So the wind pushes it this time. The last time it didn't. Interesting.
Well, of course, it's HB Wind. Have you not learned this by now?
I've learned that. I just
it will do
haven't
the
learned how to
exact
combat
opposite
it.
of what you anticipate.
In that case, I anticipate this not going in.
Well, I think she's almost walking back to normal now. Thanks for asking.
Still not enough. Jeez. Spins are brutal.
I'm not going to say these greens have slope to them, but I think I just saw Lindsey Vonn doing the slalom.
Wow, I thought you were going racial there, so that's a step up, I think. Of course, that one doesn't break.
It did break. I just hit it through the break. I hit it too hard.
I think you tapped it on my screen.
Whew, that one almost didn't break. You're absolutely right, Terry.
That one didn't.
Oh, I can't. I can't read chat and think at the same time either. Try to read the chat there.
Yeah, it's called multitasking, Scott. You should try it sometime.
I can't speak live and read chat at the same time or my brain will melt. Yeah, that's it.
I would like to single task and make a putt, is what I'd like to do.
Well, you also can't speak chat and read live, so there's that. That's alright, Scott. Stick with me. I'm a trained broadcast professional. I was trained by monkeys, but I'm still trained.
Or trained like a monkey. Terry said he gives you a banana every time you do it right.
Oh my God.
That's a lie. He saves the banana for my wife.
Oh
He saves the banana for my wife.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. It's too easy.
God damn it, Grayson.
Like your wife. Oh my God. Segue after segue. I'm not even a trained podcast professional.
Sorry, Dusty. I'm going to try to break your course here.
Me?
Ah!
Get up.
I fasted it.
So close.
Something like that, Tim. But no joke. One year, my grandma put pickle and salt in the cranberries on Thanksgiving. That was an event.
Sounds nasty.
I wouldn't know. I didn't like cranberries at the time, thankfully.
I can tell you what, I'd like to stick I would have loved to stick my pickle on the member of one of the cranberries.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Wow, just wow, Scott. But then they laughed at the sight of your baby gherkin.
I mean, that was pretty good, though. I gotta admit.
Scob has done the unthinkable. He's left the chat speechless. Absolutely speechless. Well, something like that.
Never have understood why they call it chat. It should be type, right? No? So.
I like this hump right here. Especially if you're trying to run it on in two. I am a fan. My name is Mayday, and I approve this golf hole.
Man's just trying to think of
his humps, his humps, his humps.
Just trying to think of a joke about my dill. Yep.
Hey, you're the one who's thinking about Scob's dill.
Oi.
I like dill right up until she revealed her dough, and then, well... Oh, go ahead. Shot.
Thanks.
Yes, nice.
Thank you.
Oh, no pressure, Scob.
Probably missed the putt, though, to be fair.
Scob couldn't miss that putt. What are you talking about?
Yes, he could. I've seen him do it.
Oh, well played, Matt. Well played. Well, at least you killed it.
I barely even moved it back, and it went 500 feet.
Humble brag?
What you were gonna say there?
It just blew off in your hands?
No.
Putt.
Boom. All of a sudden, we went from little piddly stuff to... This one's for 6? We might get a double foreskin in here before we're done.
She's a banger. Cheeky.
Hey, Thomas. Have we bored the peanut gallery?
Oh yeah, she's out, dude.
Yeah. I can kind of hear it in the background.
She doesn't watch. She just comes in after 6 minutes and goes to sleep.
This is another one where I'd like to see maybe a little less tree here to help this bunker kind of shine. But
I would agree with that, but I do like the concept of it.
yeah, no, I love the water here. It's a hole with pucker power, and that's not a bad thing. You get a little pucker power every once in a while. Sit down.
Easy.
Sit down.
No, we're not.
That pond looks a lot like the green. Yeah, I suppose there's some symmetry there. Wait, Terry resisted an urge to insert a joke? Oh, we are seeing the kinder, gentler Grayson. What's going on? Bye-bye.
Oh, hello. Jeez.
That
Wow,
ball was so long it came with an in-flight meal. Holy cripes.
I didn't think the one below that would even get close. So I tried
Well,
to...
that explains the squealing from upstairs.
Tried to fight the wind there, and it didn't, like yours, it didn't fight. Even that might be...
That's right where I am. Get behind me.
Already behind you. What are you trying for, a train? What the hell?
Well, with the three of us, it'd be a crazy train. That's all I know. Would you have rather me say to get inside of me?
Run! That's downhill. How does that stop?
Because it's coming slightly back uphill.
Oh, it goes back up. Oh, shit, I didn't see that. Damn it.
Under me, over me, none of them really work.
Wanted a double breaker. Get there.
Boom.
Putt.
Boom.
Putt.
Jeremy taking all the skins this week after barely getting any last week.
There you go. Well, he brought his flat stick this week. He struggled
Yeah.
last week.
Oh, you ain't joking.
Yeah, not sure how I feel about this one yet.
Yeah, well...
It didn't, in the flyover, what I saw, it didn't look like there was an advantage going either way.
No. Well, as a general rule, I'm not really a... It's kind of a personal preference thing, but I'm not really a fan of this style of hole.
I
But,
don't mind a split fairway, I think you have to have a reason to go one way or the other.
I agree.
Or at least some kind of threat to make one side pay off if you go for it or something.
I think more... Oh, come on, kick. I think more because it's a straight split. Now, if you give me a split fairway that's kind of on a diagonal and one side higher than the other, that can be a pretty cool look. But I think just because it's running parallel to me and I don't have that definition really of a leading line, I think that's why I'm not that crazy on this style of hole in general.
Yeah, I could see the high low thing, high road, low road deal, but I'm okay even with not having that as long as there's a reason to go one way versus the other.
Billy? Billy!
Like, give me one side wider, easier to hit, but a worse angle into the green.
Yeah, Billie Eilish would say that was a bad drive. Duh. Oh, come on. No Billy Bass in the chat for that? Scott deserves it, for crying out loud.
Really?
I mean, if I hit that shot, I'd kick my own bass.
Boy. Rich LP68, if you're still watching the stream, you need to get back into Fortnite. Chapter 2 is awesome.
Thank you, Matt. Who that there with the Billy Bass? Ooh, we got a slow off of that. This will be interesting.
Might not be too bad.
Okay, we're safe.
Yeah,
Whoa.
That's decent.
Getting better by the second.
That's pretty decent. Oh.
That's what you call two wrongs make a right. Bad line, bad swing, it all worked out.
What do you mean, Scob plus Jack equals Jeremy?
Oh, look at this. Jack's like, anything you can do, I can do better.
Nobody wants to hear me sing. Putt.
Wow, Scob. Cold-blooded.
That was a 4, don't get excited.
Oh yeah, that's right, he drove it into the water. Hey, I was just dumbfounded that he made a putt. Give me a break.
That was a nice putt.
No. Whoa. Hit a Buick.
Aye.
Well played, Matt. I suppose I can let you tie Scob.
What?
What?
How's that go right? How? In what universe does that go right?
The HB universe.
Your guess is as good as mine. I saw that dead straight.
I went 2 clicks right because the one at the hole was moving left, right to left, and it did nothing but go right.
Ah, that's bizarre.
Me making that long bomb made him nervous.
To be honest, I
Oh,
didn't even think
sit
about
down,
that.
Scob. Uh-oh.
Right.
We had the spinning wheel of death there for a moment. We're good. Okay. I would get rid of this tree, personally. Because right now you're making this a drive or else proposition. And especially because it's being rangered for CC. Not everybody's going to be playing on Masters. So if I'm playing on Pros, from the back, there's no way I can make that carry. Unless I've really got a strong tailwind. Now, maybe if I lay back far enough, this tree isn't a factor. But, yeah, that would be my take on that one. I would lose that second tree just in case. I think we're gonna work out where we're at.
Oh, you mean the one on the other side of the fairway?
No, that one on the right on the inside of the second kink there.
Towards the water?
No, beyond the water.
Yeah, on the other side of the fairway.
Yeah, on the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I ditch.
Yeah. Or you don't. I don't even know if you have to ditch it, but move it. Even moving it out might be okay. Just
Well,
so
my
you
only
don't-
concern is if you play it down the right, which is the safe play, and because I don't think, I mean, Scobbin, I'm sure that was with a fast, barely cleared there on the left with Masters.
I'll just go over the tree.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Well, I tried to fast it, which I did, but I pushed the crap out of it. It gave me a club to the back of the green again. That's really odd.
Yeah. I wish I knew what caused that, I really do.
What?
Whoa, get up.
Is that so short? Hmm. Quite understand
Waiting
that
for
one.
chat in 3, 2, 1. I'm disappointed in you guys. Why was that so short?
Because it was Scobbs? No?
That's what she said? Well, Terry, if you just stopped taking the damn dick pics, you probably would have been able to type. Huh. Not like a little tall grass.
Couldn't he just type with it? No, yeah.
Yeah, using the hunt and pecker technique.
That's the technique Scobb uses.
I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm sending an email. So, you guys are laughing about.
You know what? She tells me everything.
Ooh, where's that going?
God, Matt.
Also what she said.
Plus, she had to explain to me why she was doing a full load of sheets. Why they all smell like Cheeto fart.
Wow.
That was a full rim job right there. Alright. Oi.
How did that not move?
That was me. I overread it. I second guessed myself. I added 2 clicks right at the end. I saw more in it than what was there. That was entirely me. Yeah, besides, now Scott's going to be in last place.
Hey, nobody shut out.
I think I remember seeing this either on Eric's or Jeff's stream. I remember seeing this. It's a cool look. I like how that bunker frames up against the backdrop there of the ocean. I think I may have given this green a little more depth, though. On second thought.
What?
On second thought. Let me look here. Let's see, 12 on that side. 20. It's probably okay, especially because you have built a little bit of a backboard here. I think I'll revise that statement. I think I'm okay with that sloping. And the depth of that green. Alright, come on, wind. Or hit the pin. Yeah.
Yeah, the pin would have been good.
3 wood's about the perfect club there.
Yeah, and I don't have
Nobody has a 3 wood in this group. Come join me, Scob.
Did you watch his shot? No?
I don't have I had to use a 3 wood, and I don't think a chicken stick was going to get there like yours, so I was like, I'd just rather be long.
I thought you would have done the chicken stick and fasted it. That's what I thought you were going to do.
Sit down, ball.
Wow.
Or keep rolling, whichever you prefer. I don't care. Ain't my money.
Wow. Get in. Oh.
Duly noted. Duly noted. Okay, mine broke the other way. What the hell? Scob's broke left, mine broke right. Oi!
I didn't see anything there.
The hell?
And I still gave it 2 clicks left. But I broke even more than that.
Well, that was weird, because the bead showed that putt was moving right on Scob. Or moving back to the left, and that ball wanted to leak right on him. But... Dusty, you're tripping us up with these greens, man.
I know I've seen a couple that have used that splotchy brush to raise up and kind of makes things wonky.
Yep.
I suggest not doing that, but it's your course. I don't know that's what he did. I'm just saying I've seen it.
Patrick, good evening. How's it going? Welcome to this glorious shit show we call the Diamond Cutters.
Pat, Bobat, Banana Fana, Faux Fat. No?
Yeah,
okay.
I imagine. Well, last thing we knew, Scob swallowed the diamond, and I'm not gonna go get it. I'm just gonna wait for a couple of days. Let it all work out in due course. Good old Patrick Erickson Stone. He's been busy with the design window coming to a close, the published window in the TGCT 2019 Rookie Design Challenge. Again, we have 17 newer designers who submitted entries. Go check out the list right there. I highly recommend you give them all a play. The thing I love about the contest, too, is because we were all rookies once. And as Patrick knows, and he said, yep, 9:30 a.m. Wheel of Death tomorrow to see who's in what group. But, no, Patrick and I are alumni of the original rookie contest that HB put on back when HB actually interacted with its customers. I know it's a foreign concept, but they actually did it once upon a time, believe it or not. But no, that was kind of the springboard for us. And we saw some great stuff come out of the last rookie design contest last year, and I've already seen some great courses in this year's rookie contest. So I'm really excited to get down to the nitty-gritty and judge a few of these puppies and see how it shakes out. But yeah, we refer to the Wheel of Death. Tomorrow, these 17 contestants will be split into two groups. The field will be bifurcated, Rich, into two packs that will go head-to-head. Top 4 out of each group will make it to the knockout rounds. And then it will be an 8-man single elimination bracket until we come up with the best course. And I know once the groups are assigned, the judges will be assigned, and we'll begin to work post-haste. The male conference and the Connell. I see what you did there, and I'm gratified by that, Patrick. But of course, that is a cheeky nod to the two winners of the past rookie design contests.
That's a fun spot. Jeez.
I think either would be fitting. Ooh.
Well, red, dude.
That was a hell of an effort from there.
A little harder, I think it was in.
Yeah, it was online.
To be fair with Scott, the fact that he didn't put it into the bunker was a hell of an effort for him. But
yeah, exactly.
yeah, that was just hard to get high enough. Well, I don't know about that last suggestion, Patrick. At this rate, you might have one of the pools named after one of your contestants. Well, it's better than being high to get hard enough.
Oh, is it though?
.522-yard par 4.
That green is huge. It's got a lot of color on it though.
Kind of a neat closing hole. Right along the ocean here. Well, let's look at the scorecard. Oh, crap, that's right. It doesn't show overall pars for the holes. Well, let's try let's see. So 4, 4, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5 in the front. 4, 4, 5. I bet you're right. I bet you guys are right. I think this may have been meant to be a par 5. Because there was only one par 5.
Very possibly.
And judging the way this green is sculpted... Yeah, I think this may have been meant to be a par 5. Well, it's literally one of those half pars. It's about... I mean, it's a par 4.5, to be honest. And there's a very fast.
Oh. No, I didn't even get to the beach.
Well, yeah, because the wind was,
Unlucky. Or go the other way. Slow. Love it. Holy crap, Scobb's the only one that hit the fairway.
fairway's overrated. You know this.
Not when I'm hitting.
Chase up down there. Get up.
No, not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
It didn't matter that he hit the fairway, did it?
Yeah, that's gonna work out okay. Gonna work out okay.
That would be okay if it was a par 5. Oh my god. Crappy percentage.
No, I think all the things in totality here, just the narrowness of the fairway,
Well, at least I didn't cut.
the way the green is sculpted, I bet this was meant to be a par 5.
Dang it.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah. Well done there.
Thank you.
Now I'm gonna have a fun putt because it's like a foot downhill. Oh jeez.
Oh my lord. Just like that one you almost made a minute ago.
I will be happy. I will be impressed if you keep this on the green.
Nah,
Yeah, it's not staying on the green. Come on.
No?
Yeah, watch. Put it off the green and then go chip it in.
Wouldn't be the first time he's done it.
No, it wouldn't. Nor will it be the last.
True that.
Oh no. Scott, there's this thing called the aim marker.
USGA?
You can use it to make sure you don't hit the putt 70 feet past the hole. Oh no.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, thanks for actually letting us putt. Best part about that is we shut Scob out on the hole.
Hit the ball.
Well, with that,
Terrible disappointment.
for Scob,
Alright.
it's Bellawood Plantation by ATL Dust. And yep, the PS4. As you can see, because the name displays on my screen. Yeah, that was... Hold on, I meant to click the favorite there. That's nice work. I mean, I think that's your prototypical, you know, diamond in the rough. I mean, it wasn't perfect. There were some spots that, you know, were a little rough around the edges, but overall, I thought that course had some very good bones.
Yep. That's a very accurate and fair statement.
Alrighty, so next up is, if I am not mistaken, Semplica Island. This is Brandon Carroll's not had 85 on the TGC Tours boards, but another PS4 guy wanted me to give this one a look, so I can't remember if we featured one of his on the show or not. I know I've played a couple of his before and given him some feedback, but
I know he's joined. I know when EK was around, I think he joined us for Diamond Cutters one night.
You are right.
Board. And I think it might have been one of his courses that we played. I don't remember. That was a while back. But.
Yeah, I'm trying to rack my brain over that. In fact, let me see if Brandon has... Just looking here. See if he's got anything in his signature. Nope, no courses in the signature. But Hewitt Lake was one of his I played. I think
you and I played it because
separate of TDC, but bit of a linksy feel here. I see.
Definitely linksy. Cause I'm gonna find a bunker.
Yeah, beachy feel there.
Nice shot, David. not really true links because these bunkers are... What the hell is that?
If that's for me, I'm not here.
Someone playing Jimmy Buffett in the background?
No, it's Spotify. I gotta have some music in the background so I can concentrate. Listening to Mad World by Tears for Fears.
Yeah. Well, next thing you know, we're gonna be muted in the VOD because you're playing copyrighted music. God damn it, Scob. That is a tough fairway to hit, let me tell you.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Wow.
It's like it's got a magnet. But that being said, I don't think the bunkers are... These aren't that penal. You can get out of them pretty easily.
Here we go again.
Penal. 5 letters. Come on, people. I almost feel like just looking at the plateau here could almost have given this green a little more both width and depth. Let's try about like that. Yeah, pulled the line a little bit, but we'll be okay. Ooh. These are soft, boys.
Looks that way. Throwing darts, people.
Yeah, I could see that.
Keep going.
Try to show that here once I get up by the green. What Patrick is saying is instead of counting your rounded brushes, get some of those off the 3rd or 4th page, those jagged brushes, especially there on the edge, and just flatten or pull those down. That's a fair point. Yeah, what Patrick's saying, I mean, it looks like he's taken basically the circle brush and it's just raised this up, and you can tell because of how rounded the edges are here. So he's probably done like a flat or a raise with the circle brush to get that raised look. Pardon me.
Don't start that crap.
Why, what's going to happen? You're going to start snoring too?
Yeah.
No. Oh!
Boy.
What?
I saw that ball went right.
Yeah. It started going, it was oscillating. It went right, left, right at the end there. No, I'll be honest, I am a little tired. I didn't get the best night's sleep last night. I had some super friends texting and chatting my ear off until after midnight.
Boy. You new friends.
But also, I was kind of still thrown off kilter from the Packer game on Monday night. I didn't get home until after 1 a.m., so...
Boy.
Because you're how far from Lambeau there, Jeremy?
In game day traffic, figure about 2.5 hours.
Ooh. Day.
Because I think I got back out to my car a little after 10:30. And actually, I will say, in the past few years, with all the construction they've done there by the 41 interchange there, traffic moves a lot better than it used to do through there. So it's not nearly as painless as it used to be. I mean, I remember, back in the day, if you didn't get there 3 hours beforehand, good luck. Parking it, well, you'd find a spot eventually, but it'd take forever to get in and get parked and get settled. And then you'd have to be really patient getting out. But traffic flow has been much better ever since they did the road construction.
Yeah, it used to be like that when the Cavaliers used to play down at the old Richfield Coliseum, because it was always a mess traffic-wise, and as soon as they moved downtown, it was really easy to get down there.
Oh yeah, Patrick knows what I'm talking about. He's having resided up in the UP for a while. 41 goes all the way up to the Marquette and up by the Houghton Hancock area, and then down the eastern shores of Wisconsin and all the way down by Chicago way there.
Wow.
I think one thing I don't like about this, I don't like about some people's designs, is when they just put a bunker like right in the middle of the green, and it looks like kind of off because it's got that real small strip of rough there, the heavy rough around it.
Slow back swing. Get up. Get up. Go! That could have been a lot worse.
True.
But yeah, no, point being is I didn't get home until after 1 a.m. Tuesday morning, so my sleep schedule's all sorts of wonked up right now.
Damn, man, I screwed that up, didn't I? Jeez.
Oi! Yeah, I would say in general I'm not a huge fan of lips like this in the middle. I think I would have given myself more rough around here. Either a wider collar or made the bunkers smaller. Kind of help that pop a little more, but kind of feels like it maybe overflows its banks a little bit, but just kind of personal preference. Whoa, too much. Whoa, sit down.
Holy.
No kidding. That's why it's running away right at the hole. Oh! Curled it in on the low side. And Jack wins the curse of the first skin, which is only actually a curse if Scott wins the first skin.
It appears. So far.
Is there a way with splines now that you can actually put bigger patches of rough around these fairway bunkers that you stick in the middle of the fairway like this?
No.
No, you can't? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there are techniques you can do it, but not just with splines in the middle of the fairway.
Cause I know there's that, like, it used to be like I think it was TGC1, you actually had to lower the land with the red brush all the way down, and then bring it all the way back up in order for it to.
As far as I know, it's still very similar to that, if not the same.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a different way to go about it, and once it's my shot, I'll kind of show you. Exactly. You navigate the spline around the bunker.
Right. Yeah, because you can't do it with splines unless you put the shapes underneath it, which is a pain in the ass.
Because the thing is, once you go to fill the spline, so if I were to just, draw this as spline, draw that in as spline, close spline, fill spline, you're going to get this effect where, it's all filled just beside this little ring around the rough here. Now, if I wanted to widen this out, I would unfill this spline, and I would mark out with the measuring tool about where I'd want my rough collar to run, and then I would go inside the spline I've already created with a new spline, go around, go around, go around, go around. But I would overlap about right here, bring it in, wrap it around, come back, wrap it around the other side, close spline, fill spline, and that way you'd have a little more area right there. As Patrick pointed out, if you use autofill splines, the red brush trick doesn't work. So,
right,
which is neither here nor there for me because I never touch the red brushes. Nor should you. They're bad juju. Ooh. Speaking of bad juju, get a kick. Get a kick. Not that way. Bad ball.
Perfect. Fairway's overrated.
You know it. Hold my beer.
Everybody knows it. At least everybody that's been watching this. Like you said more than twice.
Everybody knows almost doesn't count. Get up. Go! Yeah, exactly, Matt. Yeah. No, that's the only time I will use a red brush, is that initial plot construction. Just to make sure I don't have any water table issues going forward. Other than that, I don't touch them.
Red brush.
Summon Zool.
And that's what a fast will do. Oh, give me a hill. Come on. No.
You almost made that work. Yeah. Okay. Should not have put any loft on it. Do not cross the beams. Oh, all I know is I was told never to touch the shiny red button, so I have not touched the shiny red button.
Can he hold out? Will he hold out?
If it's not banana yogurt, I don't know if Matt gets any of the references, if I'm being honest.
Speaking of banana yogurt references, Monday was kind of boring without any quiplash.
Yeah, I saw that Dan took a week off.
Brutal.
Alrighty, so our second 2 skin. I remember him showing me this hole in PMs a couple of months ago. Biggest thing I told him then, and I think it still stands, I would have loved to have seen a little more depth on these bunkers. But otherwise, this, very much has a 7th at Pebble Beach kind of feel to it.
Get in.
Oh, get in! Whoa! Oh. I thought you were going to dunk that there for a second.
So did I.
Boy.
I thought that was Slam Dunk City.
I've never had a slam dunk. I did have one bouncing in, but I never had a slam dunk.
Well, we won't have to worry about Scob having a slam dunk. That's stuck like flypaper, though. Holy cow.
Yeah.
And there won't be there. That's a slow.
Hmm.
I can't remember a specific example, Bavakian, but God, there has to have been one. If someone can think of one offhand and post a clip, I'd love to see it, but you would think with odds are of all the rounds that have been played, one's just bound to fallen right at the base of the hole. Right about there. Yeah, push that a little bit. Which almost made up for the misread.
No way, dude.
I saw that ball go right to the right off the base.
In half the hole, but didn't go in the hole. Insert your own reference there.
Left. Even did 5 clicks left on that, and I don't know why it shut off right like that. Might be time for a
Vaguely,
reset or
yes.
something.
Oh yes, the top 5 slam dunks. Oh God, this is... Jeez. Hey, what's... Go back! Go back to the start of this video! They are literally showing me that course we cannot name.
Yeah.
That's hilarious!
Doily was like it's like Doily first one.
Yeah. The green coats are gonna come take us away. Oh, that's a flop shot. That don't count. You know you can hit the ball anytime, Scott.
I'm waiting. I'm just sitting. Oh.
It's your freaking turn!
I know it's my turn. I'm like, what the hell? I thought I was hitting the button waiting for you, and then I'm like, wait a second. Triangle. Okay, my bad.
Wait.
God damn it, Scob.
Too busy watching slam dunks. And then Pablo, the last one.
God, Pablo. Well, to be fair, I mean, he's coming in with a hybrid. Ah, the days of good old TGC1. If anything, I may have been tempted to just not even worry about this bunker right here, make this all fairway. Kind of tempt you to take on this corner a little more. Going for a true Cape style design. I'm going to turn it off, and now now YouTube's giving me the top 5 unlucky shots of 2015 on the Euro Tour.
You're not on that list, are you, Jeremy? Is that
What?
you want to shut it off? On that list of
List of what?
Lucky shots.
Oh.
those unlucky shots?
No, this is the actual real-life European Tour.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes, the real Euro Tour. If I was on that video, I wouldn't be hanging out with you, that's for damn sure.
No, no, you sure wouldn't be.
Oh, too good for us, huh?
Me and Dario would be partying up on the mini tours. Ah.
Another slow.
Yep. Slow down swing. Wouldn't surprise me. You're right, there'd be parties in that RV. We'd have bonfires, we'd get to drink with our super friends. Hey, I'm just happy if it goes in the hole. I don't care how it gets in there.
That's what he said.
You know it.
Holy
Whoa.
delay, Batman.
Wow, that broke back quickly. Yeah, this is on a little bit of a switchback here right at the hole. So this is nothing more than a wild ass guess. Which is typically how I putt.
Nah, I can relate to that.
If I'd have hit it. I had the line if I hit it. Now that is a tough breaker right there. Boom.
But he makes it.
Pot.
Denies a foreskin.
Thank you.
Jack's gonna work on getting his revenge here. Shut us out. So, Scob, how come when Jack wins a 3-skin, he's denying a 4-skin, but when I win a 3-skin, I blow a 4-skin?
You know why.
You got something you wish to share with the class?
No, like the old romantic song, I hear secrets that you keep.
Skeletons in the closet. Somebody's in the closet.
Perfect slow? Oh, come on. Goodbye. It's in the bunker. What the hell? Slow perfect? Whatever the hell it is.
This is par 5. Arkell locked in the closet. I wish I could see this green a little better from the tee, but I really like the way that green sets.
You don't have to change how the green sets, just raise the tee box some. Question is, would you have to go too much with it though to get a view of it?
No, that would be what they call jail. For all of the, 3.5 days she has to serve or whatever?
Yeah, something like that. Go for gusto.
Yeah. They'll let her off in 6 for good behavior. Because you know now she's a hardened criminal. Oh my god.
I wonder if Lori Loughlin, when she goes to prison, if they're going to start a new TV show and call it the Full Big House.
Dave Coulier can be the warden.
Cut it
No, I
out.
take that back. Bob Saget would make a better warden.
I think he would more than likely from the stories I heard on behind the show and all that, he would be more of a prisoner.
Well, there's a reason that the Olsen twins are so messed up.
Got some woman named Bertha play Danny.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh!
God damn it, Scob. At least this hole ain't worth nothing.
We're 300. What are you talking about?
Okay, next to nothing. Shot.
Thanks.
Oh, boys, we were slow tonight even for our own pace. Whatever happened to doing speed skins?
I don't know. I figured since we're doing feedback on all 18 holes, we would just do it this way.
Well, here's my feedback. Any course playing 18 holes with Scob sucks.
Bird emoji.
Hashtag blame Scoblo.
Yerp.
Boom.
That was decent.
I thought that green was easy to read. Nearly let that one out. There we go. And Jack takes the skin. He's got his money back almost already. Does have his money back.
I gotta work on the 750 I was short last round. Oh.
You should, but does that mean you will? Alright. Catch you later, Matt.
See ya.
285, up 60, into a wind at 8. I don't think we're getting home, boys. Which makes this tee shot very interesting, I must say.
That was not what I was trying to do.
You were trying to fast that, weren't you?
I was. And did not. Get up.
I feel like that Chainsaw Massacre and the Geico commercial just shaking my head at the kids running into the building with all the chainsaws right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Smart.
One drives it in the rough, one drives it in the bunker.
Should hide behind the chainsaws. Smart.
Although the one in the white cardigan and the jumper, well, that's mighty fine. Just saying. Eight.
So you're saying you wouldn't kick her out of bed unless you were going to do it on the floor?
Haha. Exactly. Very slow.
Oh.
Kiss my ass, game. Come on, man.
Then he goes out and drains that putt too.
Huh, and here I thought I was going to get through a full night without a tempo roulette. Nope.
I didn't get the fast that time either. So I can't ever get it when I play for it.
That would fall under
got
the
a very
category
fast-
of lines you say about the golf club that you don't say about your love life.
Well, my golf swing is definitely not perfect. Perfect. Boom.
No.
Oh.
Noticing a lot of pins on kind of crowns and switchbacks so far.
Oh.
Boom.
Putt. P-ut.
And on that bombshell, boom!
I think not,
Cold-blooded.
sir.
Cold-blooded.
Right on top of it. Yep.
Just got matumboed. Jack's sitting there wagging your finger.
Rejected.
Pretty view off this tee. My goodness. I think in general, looks like he's got the interiors of the bunkers sculpted pretty well. I think we're seeing a lot of samey shapes though, a lot of really rounded shapes, not a lot of fingers and bays and capes and the like. So I think maybe just varying up the bunker shapes would help him a little bit here. Get a little more variance. And I see he's done some work like here. He's raised the back lip to kind of help, splash the face a little bit and make it pop. So I mean, he's doing some interior and exterior bunker sculpting, which is good. I think it's just the shapes. They're a little big and sprawling, and I think a little tighter and more intricate may have helped him out here. Because they just kind of look like they're there. It doesn't look... I don't know. It doesn't... They're not quite tied that well in. I don't feel... It doesn't feel like it really meshes. If that makes any sense. There's a slow.
Nah, you're fine.
Yeah, but the distance is what I'm worried about there, especially considering I was trying to lay up to a full wedge. I think I failed at that miserably. We are about to make the turn here on Semplica Island. Diamond Cutters on a Wednesday night. Mayday Jack and Scob here. Second round has returned the form with Jack taking all of our money. That was a big winner round one. Wow. Was that a Scob special?
Yes, it was.
That's two mighty pokes to get home in two here.
Wow.
A little too far.
10-mile-an-hour wind, and I lofted it to take a little off, and it still went too long. Interesting.
Be good.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yep, really nice.
Easy.
Ooh, jeez.
We didn't even need to tell Scob there was water on the right.
Wow.
Have another go, Scob. Only one to reach in 2. Longest birdie putt upcoming.
Break. Ooh.
What I'd like to see with PlayStation and Sony going into like possibly cross-platform games, I'd like to see the golf club with 16, like a 16-person party. You can play like 4-man scrambles with like all your buddies.
They can't even get drop fixes right. How the hell are they going to figure out a scramble? Come on
Right.
now.
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, it's wishful
cool, by the
thinking. It would be fun. I don't argue that, but...
Well played, Mayday.
For a hole of this length, this green does feel a touch... Oh, it's definitely small, especially when you look at what the green is doing. After about the first 5 yards, it starts running away from the player. So yeah, I have 2 things. I would probably... Well, I'd give these bunkers a little more definition too. I'd probably pop the lips up back here, lower the land in front of this bunker right here to expose this face a little more. Add about 10 paces of green up in front here and tilt this so it actually goes, it runs back to front, not front to back. I do not have the club for this either. And then I hit it very fast. HB.
Oh my god.
Very slow.
No, just a regular slow.
Well, at least the
I was
bunkers
trying to-
aren't all that deep.
I was trying to put a little fade on it to fight the wind, and just afraid of hitting it fast.
What you got here, Scob?
Oh, I don't know. Wild ass guess, probably.
It's different from most instances. How? Alright, thanks bunch
That's
for
a-
stopping by, Patrick. And if you do want to check out a couple of those rookie playthroughs, hop on over to
It's gonna be like,
Erickson
screw you, I'm
Stone
gonna be a...
Twitch
I
channel.
want to stay on the green. It's like, ah, screw you, Scott. I'm just gonna stay on the edge of the green.
Yeah, the golf gods want to see you putt, Scob. They are in need of a good belly laugh. Exactly.
They deserve it. They deserve it. Holy delay, Batman. What the?
Oh, look fine on my screen.
Your ball was halfway there before your player swung on my screen.
Yeah, I think the game itself is a little laggy tonight. I don't think it's the course making the game laggy. It feels a little boggy. I've gotten that red wheel a couple of times.
Oh yeah, I haven't had that yet.
Sad.
Holy.
Free holy?
I had so much loft on that. It was almost all the way up.
All the way up. Well, at least you're putting uphill, so you're likely to keep it on the green. Or not. Scott.
Made it. Made it.
Just want to make putts fun. Oh my god, that's terrible. I suck.
Well, acceptance is the first step toward recovery, so...
Yeah, like from the guy coming from the guy here who freaking forgot to lock the side doors at his business the other day.
Nice putt, Jack.
Thank you.
That was sneaking back the other way. My first question is automatic is already going to be how... Yeah, we're okay. 225-ish carry. Typically, I'd probably bring the fairway in a little closer, make at maximum make it at 200 yards from the back tee, but
Yeah, I usually do 180.
yeah. Yeah, usually I'm somewhere between 150 and 180, but
Yeah, me too.
as far as actual playability of this hole, this works, so. Alright, I'm going to start using that fast forward button here, boys.
Jesus Christ.
Yes?
Time. Wow. No, I was just looking at time and I'm like, oh, yeah, I gotta play fast forward now.
Yeah, we're coming up on the 2-hour 45-minute mark.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, I thought you were gonna hit the trunk of the tree.
I was perfect very fast.
He just did clear the tree.
No harm, no foul. No squirrels were injured in the making of this video.
Well, that isn't any fun.
Well, it's not really what we do here.
Yeah. Not like our predecessors that, yeah, you know.
Oh wait.
There was that one time with the horse.
Yeah.
I think there might have been a moose involved at some point. I don't know.
I remember the one time when on After Dark when Griff was just hitting cows.
Yeah. Oh, I wish someone would have put that clip on YouTube. That was classic.
I think if you go to his channel, I think it's still under his popular videos, popular clips.
Oi! I thought that was going to break back more than it did.
I did too.
Well, Jack wins some more. Teeny tiny little target here. I think maybe almost a fuzz too small. I think maybe the green just a little larger here, and then that bunker a little deeper. Could have been really cool.
I don't know. I think the green might be okay.
I just look at the scale of the green compared to the overall green site. I think he could have. I think the back edge is good, and I think maybe. He's probably just raised this up with that kidney brush of the same shape, but yeah, I think if he just makes it a little wider front and left, bunker here really deepens that bunker, make it. I'm going to say that word again. Make it very penal. I think we'd have something here. Not bad the way it sits, but I think you could do some things to make it better. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't figured it all out already, the word of the night is penal.
Oh, it's not by certification?
That's bifurcation, Scob.
Go in.
Oh! I thought we might have a dunk. I thought we might have a dunk there for a second.
I did too. The line was looking like it was all over it.
Perfect. Slow perfect. Oh, great. Get up there. Get going. Oops. Okay.
Yeah, green's overrated, right, Scob?
Yep.
I wouldn't know. I'm not on it either.
Sit.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Oh. Thought I had that one. Thought I had made it with the power of the partial. Ooh. Good roll at it.
Nice. Holy Holy cow.
This hole is not liking us. Not liking us one bit. Take a look at that hole a little more closely once we get up there. Hey Brandon, how's it going? No, we've been a little slapdash tonight. I apologize, but trying to give this thing some good stuff. What I was just looking at here was the overall width of this fairway short, and yeah, we're about 230 carry. So I think I might have even extended the fairway out to about where my cursor is about right now and widened it on the left. And the strategic counter there would have been to put some mounding here to make the safer shot out to the left. I mean, it's already kind of blind, but kind of accentuate that. And also have the green kind of run away if you're coming in from the left. More so as if, now if you're playing down the right, about where, I'm guessing that's Jack's ball because it's in the fairway. But I've got a better angle coming in here if I've played the more aggressive line correctly. And I have a little more green to work with.
Did you want to make that bunker any more penile?
Oh, good lord. No, I think that bunker's perfect just the way it is.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oi.
Well, I don't know how much you've had a chance to watch, Brandon. I hope you've had a chance to watch most of it, if not catch the VOD. But said I think some pretty good stuff. I think maybe a little. If anything, actually, this is kind of surprising because it's been the talk of the rookie contest so far, and I concur. A lot of the guys have had greens that have been too big. I think, if anything, these greens have trended on the small side. Could almost have had a little more room to play with. And I think the only other thing I noted, I put it out a couple holes back, is I think a lot of the bunker shapes are very kind of simplistic. There's not a lot of bays in it, so it just kind of looks maybe a little monotonous. I mean, I think you've done a good job sculpting what you've done, but I think maybe I might look at a little more intricate bunker shapes with some more fingers and bays and capes and the like. Kind of help add a little pop. Let's see, what do we got here? Wind is helping me slightly. Okay. Someone's checking their caller ID. Oh, Be good. Be good.
Decent.
I'll take that.
Jack right on
Go
line.
in.
Oh, get in. Shot.
Steez.
Dece. Take it.
No, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, the more complicated you get with the shape, the more complicated the sculpting because then you have to work in those fingers and bays. And yeah, it takes time. It takes practice. It takes reps, basically.
Ooh, yeah, that.
Unlike Scobb's putting, there's not enough reps in the world that'll get him good at that.
As it seems.
Thank you. Tell you what, we've had some real nice sightlines on this course so far, though. Blanking out, though. Which hole was that on the front, the par 3? One that kind of reminded me of 7 at Pebble, was it?
Probably 7.
I think it was the 4th. Yeah. And you know, I found that's kind of a common mistake a lot of newer designers make. You know, the greens just end up getting away from them. Yeah, it was 4. That's right, and that I remember that was the picture you showed me way on PM too. Now it's good.
Easy. Thank you.
Yeah. Now this is interesting because I know there are a couple of different schools of thought. Scott, quit playing rallycross, god damn it. Scob, hurt the scob.
I'm here.
I like that you've buried some water in here. I think that's a sneaky little play. There'll be some different schools of thought on this one. I know some guys don't like having the driver completely taken out of their hands. And in this case, I mean, just because of the way the wind is, it is. You flip that wind around, and it's a 7-mile-an-hour tailwind, and you clear that no problem. But on a par, and it's a par 5 too. So I'm okay with this. And if the wind's neutral or playing at your back, it's more of a risk-reward shot. So yeah, I know that's just one thing I could hear some people griping about. I don't necessarily agree with that, but
I would think they would gripe more about not seeing the water that well.
You can't see the water, but you know there's trouble there. I mean,
Yeah. You just don't know it's going to cost you a stroke.
Well, to be fair, if you hit it in the bush, odds are you're costing yourself a half a stroke anyway. So it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
I mean, it doesn't bother me. I'm just saying there are people that will be bothered by it.
Now, if it were completely flat and I didn't know there was anything there, and I suddenly hit it, oh yeah, I'd be steaming. But there's enough warning sign there. You can see the bushes in the depression that says, "Hey, dumbass, there's trouble here. Don't hit it here." So I'm cool with that. Speaking of, Scott almost did hit it in there.
Almost. Then he almost got to the fairway up there, too. He likes where you're at. He can come over there.
Yeah, but I'm further.
You should have said longer.
Well, that's just a given. And this is something, Brandon, that Patrick pointed out earlier on, and I tend to agree with him. I kind of look around this hole, and I pretty much know what you've done with the sculpting. And in this case, it looks more like the oval brush instead of the circle brush. You've probably taken that second oval brush, and this has either been a raise or a flatten up about 5 feet to kind of get that elevated green look, which is good. But I'd maybe come in with the little... Hold on, excuse me for a second. I'd come in maybe... like I'd give a little raise to this lip back here, and then I'd follow with a little bit of a dip and a depression right here. And add some more mounding. Basically, to camouflage the look, I'd probably maybe even lower, add some dip in the terrain here. Basically camouflage your work so it isn't as obvious what brush you use to create the effect. Said I know that's something that Patrick pointed out earlier in the round on. Might have been the first screen actually, if I remember right.
Roll out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and yeah, I don't need to exactly know what the trouble is, going back to that point, Brendan, as long as I know there's trouble there, and not necessarily saying don't hit it in that direction, but if you hit it in that direction, know you're playing with fire. Sometimes when you play with fire, you will be burned.
Easy.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Yeah, it runs away right past the hole. I can see from Jeremy's.
Yeah. Alright. I'm curious. Do you recall what you set your default green sizes to? Because I have a feeling I know what is going on here. Because you wrapped what you put in as a green. You could use a number of things. My favorite tool is the fuzziest of the circle brushes. And get that thing small and just kind of raise or lower. But I have a feeling what might have happened here on this back edge, where this light rough cuts off, I'm guessing your waypoint for the green is right about there, and if you had not set your green size to 0, if that still had some size to it, I bet that little tongue we see there on the back, I bet that's auto-generated green. That is my suspicion of what would have caused that. But yeah, no, my go-to tools to really do some micro sculpting. Ooh, sit down. Like I said, that fuzziest circle brush on the first page, or its counterpart, which I think is on the 4th page. That's right next to the fuzzy oblong brush. When it comes to the sculpting and giving mounds and doing slight raises and lowers of terrain, those are my go-tos.
Jeremy probably drinking Tang again.
No Tang. Ooh.
Astronauts.
Iced tea, actually. Scott just blew a foreskin.
Putt.
Actually, no, he didn't.
Nope.
Alright. Well, I'm not even going to say it because it's only Brandon and I watching on the stream right now. We all know this is for foreskin. Yuck, yuck, ha ha.
Outlasted everybody, huh?
Yes, we did. I do like how the hole kind of runs around the ridge here, and you can kind of get a sneak peek of the green at the tee box, kind of tucked in under that tree. That's neatly done. Unfortunately, Brandon, yeah, that is still the case. We have not heard really much on that front, unfortunately.
Would that be the TK front?
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, I still haven't heard anything either.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is definitely one where I would have brought this fairway back a bit. Because the thing you got to think about is, especially if this course got approved for, say, CC Tour, is you're not going to have all Master Club users. You're going to have Pro Club guys as well, and their carry distance on the driver is 270. So if they're 270, and let's say that 8-mile-an-hour wind's more like a 15-mile-an-hour wind in their face, that is starting to become sketchy to clear with a driver.
Well, and you also got to think about you're taking yourself out of the BCT consideration because 257 can't reach it either.
Right. Yeah, so that would basically take you out of the BC or CCM loop, but like I said, somewhere between that 150 to 200 yard range is pretty standard practice, I think, depending on the designer. And there's a very fast. Get in the bunker. Get in the bunker. Or not. Yeah. Now that I just shot myself out of this hole.
Hit a house.
I will say that the soft greens here have been kind of a saving grace on this course. I think that lets you get away with a little smaller green size too. Because I think those normal conditions that we see on tour, I mean, forget trying to land on that tabletop. But like I said, I think the softer setting helped you here. Shot.
Thanks.
What am I gonna do? Hit and hope.
So, normal shots that we all take.
Oh, and then I slowed it.
Easy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go.
Easy.
Here we go. Hey! Oh god.
Get more roll out of the heavy rough there than you do the green.
Right? I have an uneasy feeling about this shot.
Get up. That's decent.
I will definitely take that from where I was.
Jesus, have any of us made a chip tonight?
Nope.
No.
Good lord.
Hey, for Scob, it's at least on the green. That in itself is a win. Putt. Wow.
Thank you.
So Jack sucks down the foreskin.
Something like that. Got the lighthouse out there. I'm gonna... I might take a tool around the property here a little bit. When it gets to be my turn. No, Scott, you're supposed to be on the green. Alright, so let me see here. Alright, so that 15 is here. So where is 16? 16 T's are there, going that way. Alright. Because I remember looking back from behind 14. Oh, come on, you damn cursor. There we go. This point right here kind of intrigued me. Where your tee currently is. as potentially being an interesting green site. But I don't know how I'd pull that off without what I'd do to 16 then in turn, and so on. Just an alternative routing I'm kind of racking through the back of my brain to have utilized that nice little cliffside there. Come on, help me, wind. Or not.
Hey Jeremy, do you know you're supposed to be on the green?
Why? You're not.
No.
You still haven't made a chip.
Jeez.
Oh, must I show you everything, Scub?
Oh.
At least I gave it a chance. Because you know what they say, 100% of chip shots left short will not go in. Oh. He's just playing with us now, Scab. That's all he's doing. He's playing with us.
Well, like playing with me, I got no skill. I got nothing right now.
I'm not playing with anybody. I don't know what the hell you two are talking about.
Oh, there's a punchline there, but I think I'm going to let it go.
Throw him a curveball right down the plate, and he swings and misses.
Not enough people to enjoy it, so.
Right. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks, but no, it's just like I said. That was just that was just the spot of the plot my eye was drawn to. So I might have looked for something to make that work. Now, like I said, that I'll get a better idea here coming in if having gone there, if there was a routing that could have worked and still brought you back the last 3 holes to get to the clubhouse, but hey, and now we're getting spam messages. Don't care.
Oh, must be from Terry.
No. It was some spam advertisement.
Oh, I thought you were saying the message was don't care.
No, I don't
you
care.
Didn't care. Yeah, you don't care. I get it now.
It might actually work. Hey, we found the fairway.
Ugh, freaking slow.
contemplating that green right now. We'll take a better look at it after Scob hits his shot here.
Ooh.
Okay, so I definitely wouldn't have put a green there. Definitely
Okay,
not anything that would have helped Scobbs very fast. So that was a good decision.
That wasn't a very fast. That was just an overdraw. That was like a way overdraw.
Why the hell were you trying to draw that?
I was trying to get it away. I was trying to break it into the wind.
He's got short and left. I got long and right. Hit it in the middle.
Wouldn't be the first time you broke in wind.
Yeah, no. 2 cheek sneaks. Muted this time.
Yeah. Oh God, we might need another 3 hours for that. How to fix the Browns? Yeah.
You know how it is. You know how to fix the Browns. Get better frickin' damn officiating. That's how you fix the Browns.
Scobb's a little salty.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, got it surrounded.
Oh, I'm an NFL quarterback. Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Decent.
I think the small green on a par 5 can work. Especially because if you're considering it that most of the time the green should be designed for a short iron or wedge, so I like the smaller target here. I think there could be some argument. Well, might have been able to get rid of the bunkers here and maybe extend the backside of this green, but I think that's more of a personal preference deal.
I would agree with that.
It looks like you started to, but I think I might have almost carried out the idea a little more to give a little life here, like give a little bit of a hump here that repels balls back this way. Also kind of enhances the front ridge a little bit to demand a little more accuracy with a wedge. Might have been able to even put like a little hogs back right in here. Little ridge to kind of accentuate things. Oh, let's see. Very slow. Yay me. Well, the good news is the Browns are in the AFC North, so it's not like they're out of the race. Baltimore's off to a decent start, but it's not like they're setting the world on fire. Pittsburgh could go through 7 quarterbacks by the time the season's over.
But
thank you.
And the Bungles are the Bungles, so... I mean, short of the AFC East, there might not be a worse division in football.
I was going to say, speaking of the East, that's the Browns' next opponent after their bye week is New England.
Good luck with that.
yeah, that'll go well.
In New England. It's not at home. It's in New England.
You're screwed.
Don't hit that quarterback.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know that call's coming.
Yeah. Miles Garrett put one little finger on him. 15-yard penalty, roughing the passer.
You think that one? You think that one calls why the Browns lost?
Well, why not? He thinks that hands to the face is why the Lions lost on Monday night.
The Lions lost because they're the Lions. They can't get out of their own damn way. Extra men on field goal shit and stuff. That is stupid.
What a shot.
Thank you.
Part of me would have loved to have dug into the template playbook here and gone with a Biarritz screen. Basically, it's kind of what you have, this back plateau, but then you've got a swale running right in the middle of the green and then another plateau. And I think for a drivable par 4, that would have been a really, really neat trick. Because then you got to control the distance. Because if you don't get it on the right half of the green, you hit the green, so what? You're probably going to 3-putt unless you're really lucky because you got to putt up and down a swale. I think this green might have, this landform might have been able to handle it. I will say, though, this is the absolute perfect win you could get for this hole. For a player. Because it's basically a stock driver. Anything... This hole would be scary in a tailwind. It would be legit scary.
Nice shot there too, Jack.
Because
as tight as yours, though. No.
Driving off into the abyss would be a distinct possibility.
But oh, it stopped breaking. Damn.
I saw it going back just slightly the other way. It was kind of a double breaker.
At least that didn't move.
Scob, just remember, there is water on the left, water long, water on the right.
Oh my god.
Oh god. And then I...
At least you killed it.
Wow. Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Scott wanted to see if he could get his hands on one more foreskin before the night was, well, it'd be his first foreskin, but anyway.
That was unlucky, dude. That tee shot deserved to win that hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait for Scott and Jack to hit here, but I will already tell you, pay attention, look at your bunker sculpting from the fairway. Okay, I go second. What would have really made this pop? You raise up the backside of this bunker here. Raise up the backside of this bunker here. Lower this front side a little bit. What you're doing is you're creating depth. Now this looks higher than this from the tee. And you go from, yeah, you can kind of see something out there. This bunker, all of a sudden, these bunkers get a lot more definition. And I maybe would have taken the fairway just a little more to the inside here. So now it looks like, okay, you've got a sliver of fairway here, and this bunker looks more menacing. And that would have added definitely an extra layer of depth to this tee shot.
I might have even lowered the whole fairway piece about 10 feet, or maybe even a little bit more than that.
I don't even know if it needs to go down that much. I'm
just saying what I would have done. I don't know that it needs to be done at all, but that's what I would have done.
Yeah, I think a little could have gone a long way. Hey, Dwayne, you've got perfect timing. We are on our last hole of the night.
What's up, D?
I know, we're on so late that it's no longer morning.
It's almost morning.
I know, but not in Dwayne's world.
It's always morning in Dwayne's world.
Well, he just said good afternoon.
Okay, he's like HP. You never know what he's going to do.
Like I said, we're on so late that mornings become afternoon in Dwayne's world.
Dwayne's world, party time, not excellent.
Not
Scott, there was a reason that I let that one go. Sometimes just because the pun is obvious doesn't mean that you have to take it.
Yeah, no.
Fair enough. Yes, it is morning on that side of the world.
Get in.
Ooh, Scott, Jack trying to go for the walk-off. Alrighty, well, thanks for checking in, Dwayne. We appreciate it. But you didn't hear the news. Scott can actually read the chat now, so we can't lie and tell him that you said he's the best golfer in the entire world. Of course, nobody
will
believe that.
He knows I suck.
Well, we can. He'll just know you're lying. Like he had to read chat to know that.
Yeah, he says, yeah, I can see that. He says I suck, so I can shut up.
Oh no.
Oh, and it's going to be a full shutout for Scob. Because one of us is going to make this at least.
I think we're both going to make it, yeah.
Well, I'd like to.
Well, at least you killed it.
And that's exactly it. I powered it through the break. Here, Jack, have some more money. Why not?
Okay.
That's all right. I'm still up for the night. And with that, Scob is shut out. Thank you and good night.
Yeah, and on that terrible disappointment, thank you for joining us on the Diamond Cutters. We won't see you. I won't see you next week. Goodbye.
You'll find Scob in the welfare line looking for HB bucks.
You are the weakest link.
Anyway, Semplica Island, B. Carroll. Thanks for, hope you got something out of that, Brandon, and, we definitely enjoyed it. Definitely some good bones there, so, alright guys, it's past my bedtime. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, me too.
We'll be back to a more regular schedule. We'll do some Sunday morning damage on Sunday. Quiplash will be back next Monday night at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 Central over on Dan the Catchman's channel. And I will be back with Jack, and assuming we can front him some money for next week, Scob as well, for another edition of the Diamond Cutters. Next Wednesday night, 8 Central, 7 o'clock, or 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Until then, thank you all for stopping by, and for Jack and Scob on Mayday, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Goodbye.
Peace.